On January 11, 2013, the body of 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson was discovered in the most unexpected and unsettling of places. Rolled up inside a vertical wrestling mat in the gym of Lowndes High School in Valdosta, Georgia. The bizarre discovery would mark the beginning of one of the most controversial and hotly debated cases in recent American true crime history. Kendrick Johnson was a bright and athletic high school student, known for his quiet demeanor and passion for sports, especially football. On the day he was found, Kendrick had been reported missing by his family the night before, when he didn't return home from school. The following morning, his body was discovered feet up inside a rolled-up gym mat. According to initial reports, his shoes were found near his body, and his face was swollen and discolored. Despite the disturbing appearance of the scene, authorities were quick to label Kendrick's death as a freak accident. The Lowndes County Sheriff's Office concluded that Kendrick had likely dropped a shoe into the center of the upright mat and, in attempting to retrieve it, became trapped and suffocated. The mat was 6 feet tall and 3 feet in diameter, and Kendrick's shoulders were wider than the opening. This explanation did little to comfort the Johnson family or the growing number of people who found the scenario implausible. The positioning of Kendrick's body, the state in which it was found, and the speed with which authorities closed the case all contributed to public skepticism. They pushed for an independent autopsy, which was performed by Dr. William Anderson. Unlike the original autopsy conducted by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, GBI, which ruled the cause of death as accidental positional asphyxia, Dr. Anderson's report stated that Kendrick had suffered blunt force trauma to the right side of his neck and that his death was not an accident. Adding to the mystery, it was later discovered that several of Kendrick's internal organs were missing and had been replaced with newspaper. The funeral home that handled his body claimed this was standard procedure after the organs had been destroyed by natural processes. The GBI, which had conducted the initial autopsy, insisted that the organs had been returned to the body before its release. The result was a swirl of confusion, outrage, and allegations of a cover-up. Surveillance footage from the school added more fuel to the fire. Multiple cameras showed Kendrick walking into the gym, but gaps and missing frames raised suspicions that the footage may have been tampered with. Questions also arose about two brothers who had previously been in a fight with Kendrick. Though no direct evidence connected them to the incident, their father was an FBI agent, which led to widespread allegations of preferential treatment and obstruction of justice. In 2014, the United States Department of Justice opened a federal investigation into Kendrick Johnson's death, citing potential civil rights violations. However, in 2016, the department concluded that there was insufficient evidence to support federal criminal charges. The Johnson family remained undeterred, filing multiple lawsuits and continuing to call for justice. In 2021, the case was reopened by the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, though this renewed investigation also failed to result in any charges.